What's up, everybody? Matthew here from WorriedWarning.com, bringing you another look at a Foundry mission, and again joined by good friend and a fellow Raid Warning writer, Jacob. How you doing, Jacob? I think Jacob's suffering from the lag monster.
Very well, Matt. Oh, yeah, the lag monster. He's beating at my door right now. I'm just barely fighting him off. I'm doing good though. Otherwise than that, ready to delve into a rather nostalgic Foundry mission.
Yeah. So for this week, we decided we would review the Neverwinter Stockade. This is actually a pretty faithful recreation of the stockade, the Stormwind Stockades from WoW, with a good amount of humor thrown in as well, I must say. So, to kick us off here, we're going to talk to...
It's pretty great.
Yeah, we'll talk to the guard. What? I asked for backup and all they sent is one person? Well, we got two. This will have to do. This place is in chaos. A riot was started here and we need to terminate the culprits. Will you help?
Terminate them.
I like how the options are continue or actually I'm not really interested. Great! We need you to take out all the prisoners inside. That includes Rodolph Malak, Lord Fireheart, and Hoger. Don't forget to check all the rooms. Also, bring us Lord Fireheart's flaming core.
Yes.
Good luck. So, as you can see, we've got the standard, dungeon thing, guard, whatever, and yeah, it's pretty good. Actually,
well, it's such a good reinterpretation of that dungeon.
Yeah, you might have a little bit harder time because these guys are gonna be like 6 levels higher than you.
Ah. It's good. No, not nothing. I just need a challenge. So I have to say, I am getting closer and closer to death. A lot more.
Yeah, that's actually one thing I noticed as well, is that the higher you go in level, the harder the game actually gets. It actually starts off pretty dang easy.
Yeah.
And, that was one of the things we talked about in the last game, is that neither one of us, or the last one of these we did, that, neither one of us had died, and the game was just pretty, face roll, really didn't have a whole lot of thinking to do or anything. And that's really not the case anymore.
It was. Not anymore. You have to pay attention, you have to use your dodges. A lot.
Yeah. I've noticed, too, that you also really have to pay attention to what's going on around you and use your abilities correctly. And a lot of potion spam.
Yeah, I find potion spam is a good tactic, no matter what you're doing. It's a little difficult to pull off, I'll admit. Sometimes that button just doesn't work.
It is. There is some weird ability queuing that goes on.
I was actually being entirely sarcastic.
Well, I know for me anyway, as a cleric, I do have some weird timing things. I'll go to dodge, and I literally have to slam the button 5 or 6 times before I dodge.
Fight them at the fire.
Unfortunately, it doesn't heal you in combat. Oh, hey, look, we pulled the boss too.
Pulled him. I politely asked him to come over.
No! Oh, I actually went down. I think I'm lagging a little bit. Or I need to change up my abilities. Revive me, friend!
I'm going!
I think I need to change up my abilities. At the moment, I'm running all-out DPS, and I think I may need to bring some heals.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm running all close combat.
Alright.
Which can be a pain sometimes, but I really am a fan.
Would help if I press the right button. There we go. Alright, let's see. We'll put that on
Always
there.
good.
And
Alright, let's tackle these fire elementals first.
Yeah. So as you can see, that was actually the first boss. You know, at the end of that hallway there, and then you've got the choice of going down the null path or the fire elemental path. Just like in the original Stockades.
Oh my god, it's so amazing.
Oh, apparently you take them all. Whoop! So I do have to say that the dungeons in this game are, holy crap, just about like raids.
Yeah. I think that the skirmishes are kind of more like dungeons, and the dungeons are more like raids.
I'd agree with that, yeah. I mean, the dungeons definitely, holy. I still have yet to defeat Lair of the Mad Dragon, just because the final fight in that is... I mean, it's a 15-minute fight. I mean, it is, without a doubt, like, raid level type content. Which makes me wonder
Yeah, whereas the skirmishes you can easily do in 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, for the whole thing, and there is no... Not really a whole lot of challenge. I mean, they are starting to get a little bit tougher, but...
Yeah, the temple one, the defend the temple one. First time I jumped into there, I had a few issues. But they're much quicker. I really have to say I'm enjoying doing them. They've got really good, I don't know what the word is, atmosphere, vibe.
Yeah, we got a chest back here.
I mean, oh, a chest. Oh, I wonder if there's anything in it.
Let's see. You look disappointed after not finding anything inside the chest. Wow, that's not classic WoW or anything, is it?
No. Oh, look, there's another chest.
You know, especially with the Stockades instance, that was just... that was such... I mean, it was understandable because it was a prison, so it made sense that you wouldn't find anything good inside of a prison.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Ew. The remains of an old prisoner. Put it on the auction house.
Right? Oops, wrong way. God, have you seen on the auction house how, there's those, worthless, like, bags?
Like, which bag?
There's a bag on there. It's just like a bag of, like a bag with a hole in the bottom. Like, it's literally, it's a junk level item that you would just sell to the vendor for, you know, a few copper.
Okay.
And I saw one on there. Oh, you're gonna go left. I saw one on there for 9 million astral diamonds.
What?
Yeah. I have no idea what that guy is thinking.
He's probably thinking somebody's gonna be stupid, and he's gonna
And that's entirely possible. Hey, look, it's a bag! Without mousing over to see, oh wait, it's worthless vendor trash.
Womp womp. Oh, red circles, red circles.
I got you, buddy.
He's standing in the...
Yeah, don't do that.
Hey, don't tell me how to live my life.
Fine then. Go ahead and stand at him. See if I care.
Alright, let's take this guy.
Lord Fireheart. Oh, I guess I should have checked if you were ready, huh? You know, it will actually be really nice when they have in-game communication for pugging. Because especially with the difficulty of these instances, not being able to communicate effectively is kind of hindering.
It can, and I mean, I know early on the voice chat was working during the first few days, but I've tried a couple times and nothing.
Yeah. Boy, I'd love to get in this room and actually attack something, but there's so much fire. Oh no! What happened? I'm blaming that one. Yeah, I'm blaming that on the lag monster.
Even if it wasn't the case, I'd be blaming it on the lag monster. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's funny because
we're victorious.
Yay! All right, make sure you pick up the heart.
I don't think I need to.
Oh yeah, that's true. I got it.
All right, now we have to go kill Hogger, destroyer of New
Hogar,
Bane of Elwyn Forest.
Can't be Hogger. That would be
Hogger.
That'd be a copyright infringement.
You mean awesome infringement?
Maybe we'll
this
find
is a pretty
some
good example of cross-leveling, which is one I've been disappointed about in this game.
Oh, how so?
You're pretty much stuck to your which is standard.
Yeah.
However, after playing Guild Wars 2 and level essentially not mattering
at all
after a certain point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough adjustment to make, to be honest. I've got a couple friends
I found
that are
that
getting
too.
into Neverwinter, and they're just starting out, and I can't really level with them.
Well, you can, but you'd be pretty much one-shotting everything.
Oh, I was, and it was a huge ego trip.
Yeah.
But it wasn't good for their level.
No, unfortunately not. Yeah, I mean, that is kind of one... I think Guild Wars 2 did it right. I mean, the system is still not perfect, because you're still really overpowered. But the down-leveling, I still think, is a fantastic way of doing it.
I do too. However, it doesn't seem to be a big issue in this. So there's got to be there's a range.
Well, I mean, I think this is still designed really as a primarily one-person instance. So that may have something to do with it too.
That's true.
Jeez. What happened to that guy?
He died. Oh, nice. Lots of key. Oh.
Dang it. I mean, that was so how Stockades was, though. Just complete crap. You know, you never got any good loot out of there, except for cloth. Yep, and here you go. You find a piece of gear not usable by your class.
That's right.
I mean, there was a couple of decent pieces you could theoretically get, but man, you farmed and farmed and farmed. Oh, hey, look, I got a Nightmare Lockbox.
Oh, hey.
I wonder if those sell in the auction house at all.
I've seen people wanting to trade them.
Yeah.
They've become another form of currency.
Yeah, I've seen, like, you know, selling or trading, like, 50 lock boxes for 1 key.
Alright.
You know, want to clear the side rooms.
First. Yeah. Okay.
Now, I do have to say that cleric threat is actually completely broken at the moment.
Yeah, okay, so I have yet to figure out how threat works in this game. Enlighten us.
Okay, well, in theory, it should work just like you would think in any other MMO.
Oh man, it's the mother load.
Yeah! It's wool cloth, and the chest is full.
Ching ching.
So, I mean, in theory, it should work just like any other MMO where, you know, a tank can taunt an enemy, and then he generates threat and, you know, holds everything to himself. And, you know, the DPS should, in theory, have to worry a little bit, you know, kind of watch what they're doing. But, and they've already, earlier in the beta cycle, they adjusted cleric threat because cleric threat was broke. Where literally clerics in a dungeon will cast 1 heal and immediately pull every single mob.
Well, that doesn't seem like it's working correctly.
Yeah, and so there's actually been a few threads on the forum about, like, how to fix it. Some have suggested, like, take off all your armor at the start of the dungeon and then just put it back on. And that apparently will work a little bit. But,
yeah.
Like, really? I shouldn't have to take off my armor. That just seems silly. We actually seem to be doing pretty good here, though. You're holding the threat really well.
Yeah.
Even for being under leveled.
I mean, that's the thing. I haven't really had to worry about threat yet.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that's kind of an issue in the entire game is putting together groups for skirmishes and things like that. It doesn't really follow the Trinity or anything like that. It just kind of clumps people together. And it's nice because I haven't found that to be an issue. You can pretty much hold your own no matter what your group composition is. However, it does sometimes make it a little hard to figure things out.
Yeah, there's actually one more mob we gotta fight. We got the hardest enemy in this dungeon. Brugal Metal Knuckle.
Uh-oh.
So if you remember in the original Stockades, there was that rare mob that would occasionally spawn, the dwarf, and everybody would
I get
reset to try and get him to spawn because he always had the good loot. And look, he brought him back.
Give us loot.
Have you been getting loot, by the way?
A little bit. Not very much.
Alright, because I noticed I'm not getting the roll indicator.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen a piece of green yet.
Really? Because I picked up several. Have I... Round robin. Yeah, it's set right.
Oh, actually, I have one.
Weird. So that's it. That's the stockade. And obviously, you run back here and turn it in.
Neverwinter Stockades.
Yeah. So, deliver the core. Aha! I knew you could do it. Great job. Here's a little something for helping us check the treasure chest. And, of course, the author is very quick to point out, look, we can't control what drops, so don't judge us based on that fact. And
I got a belt.
Good for you. I got nothing.
Wait, what?
I'm not joking. I got nothing.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's awesome. Oh well, par for the course.
Yeah, well, it's a prison, so they took things from you.
That makes sense. Oh, hey, look, I can do daily Foundry.
There you go.
So yeah, so that's
our dailies.
The Neverwinter Stockade. What did you think of that little Did it bring back a little tear to your eye of good old WoW days?
It did, you know? It was a nostalgia-filled trip through a Foundry map. A little tight in some of the places, but
Yeah, I would.
you know, that's kind of the point, I guess. You know, there was just kind of a high concentration of enemies in some parts.
Yeah,
But it's a prison, cramped prison, makes sense. Whatever.
yeah, exactly. I mean, it does. He could have made things a little bit wider. I don't know if there's a tile set limitation or something. I never messed with the Foundry yet.
Yeah, I haven't actually played around with the Foundry yet. I've only played in the Foundry.
Yeah.
But I imagine there's probably, well, at some point we'll find out once we delve into that whole nother section of the game. But other than that, I thought it was great fun. It nice and quick. Really good recreation of a great old WoW dungeon. So yeah, it gets 4 stars from me.
Excellent. So I would have to say too. Yeah, I think it's a. I would say it's probably definitely a 4 on the nostalgia recreation. He also does a really good job, I think, of putting in humor into the dungeon. I mean, he plays on all those classic frustrations that players have with the original Stockade, and so yeah, I think he did a good job. I like it. And I think it shows that there's a lot of potential for the Foundry as far as player-made recreations from, Rift or more WoW stuff. I mean, it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
It'll be interesting, like, what will someone do, like a Molten Core recreation,
Oh my god, that would be amazing. Do it. That's your quest, people. I give it to you. I will reward you with, I don't even know what I have, 4 copper mugs.
Hey!
That'll be your reward.
So, all right. Well, I think
it's good.
Anything else you want to mention?
No, I think that wraps us up pretty nicely.
Right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, stay tuned to raidwarning.com for the latest and greatest news from around the online gaming world, and we'll see you next time.